in Stadium in Houston. Take it in for 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Pretty decent game.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now it's Rodgers. Toward the side, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Well, Parker, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, probably thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, and now it's out to
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. You know, you create those great mismatches, throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
On the first drive, that can also establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets the game up as they go forward.
Now, meanwhile, this should be intercepted. But it's incomplete.
Almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the ball, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So it drops an interception. The key for it now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. It's all by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to have a Cooks first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game that will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution of what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
They'll get it inside the 20, and they move this all the way down to the 9. That one good for 37 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive. I think him right out. Set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right.
First and goal, good chance for our first touchdown of the season. Rodgers now throw. Back in the end zone, can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there. I think there's no more going to increase.
On 2nd and goal, Rodgers. Touchdown, Colts. Christian McCaffrey. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes 7 minutes.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you hit them with body blows. They can withstand them here. They gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. They keep doing that. They're not going to occur.
It's tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start here at the 25. mustard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. The main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just get off the score.
Quickly out one, this is Watson. That's some space here. Takes this one down, so it's right into the 30. 39 yards there. Well, fair to say that when you get guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second because when he shifted in the high gear, he was out the door out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
And the final tally is touchdown. He hit 21 miles per hour.
A quick throw, they're going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play. That means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They go play action with Wilson. Looking for Brooks, but intercepted. Marcus Smith, and the Colts are going to go here at their own 32-yard line.
That Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into the second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Rodgers complete here to receiver Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, and not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those good players that can do more than one thing. And if you play strong safety and you are a true hybrid.
And coming out, sticking his nose in the mess there. And a nice play defensively.
This is certainly a team that likes to target backs through the air. They will wear that. And certainly prepare on that play.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards short of first down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down. Rodgers going to throw. This is going to be once again by Brown. And he'll be right down right at the 15-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive comes right back. He's flinging it around really well.
Really nice throw there. Got the first down.
I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill.
Second down, here's Rodgers. They'll find his teammate. That's and all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, wherever he is on the field, he is certainly slippery with the football in his hands, and he proved it right there.
And normally, this deep in the red zone because there's not enough space. Normally, way more effective when you're working out in the open field. But here, incredible shiftiness, excellent contact balance, and he works his way into the end zone.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Charles, it's kind of a first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown an interception, giving up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. When we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. The body language and all that. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
On Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Now they're on the option to the short sideline. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 11 more yards that go around. First down as well.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed at the quarterback position as he keeps himself and turns it into good yardage.
It's time for the defender even as quarterbacks can't get more today's NFL.
He was intercepted. Picked up by Chillwill. And they bring it back. Interception return for a Colts TD.
Wow, this one is getting out of hand early. They add a pick six to the ledger now. Three-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see in here from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick six. It's because they push a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Houston's offense already at the line set to get going.
And Charles, nothing like wearing off the division rival in week 1. Do you like the rematch this early, or would you prefer a game like this a few weeks down the road?
Actually, like the matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire season in no way. Right out the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have bunched up at the end of the year, that's not going to watching teams trying to survive that call. You do injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to set right out of the gate.
Coming up here, looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
He's going to air one out. Incomplete.
Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
The scoreboard tells the story a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make sure they earn it.
They're going on Wilson. His running back gets complete.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Play action. It's Wilson. And he can't find a receiver. He's brought down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of the defenders every single ball game. Get ahead on every 3 coverage. They put the deflections in, get the knock away. Pick it yourself if you can. At least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
He's going to look for it now. Deep ball. weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on third down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Right at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. Boy, you can be surprised by that, right?
Definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call line, or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Midfield now. Here's Wilson. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline.
Yeah, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. They go action now. Wilson. Open man. Pitts is tight end. And they're getting to the line. He gets a first down at the Colts 28. Wilson will throw again. He's going to drop his head deep to Brewster. And he's got a first down there, a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right for the 2-minute warning. From the right zone now, here's Wilson on first down. He'll get Brewster again. Touchdown. Brewster from 17 yards out. And the Texans trying to make some inroads here in Edmonton. Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A short kick to the DT. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. This offense strong from third drive. One made it to the end zone for 2 years old to the touchdown as well. That's into a interception. Texans are going to take possession of the football. So really the first speed bump this offense is encountered. They haven't used here in this first half. Slowed just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that's a wake-up call because you don't that team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Now they got 1 second and 7. Now Wilson. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That first down picking up of 8.
That coach is always hard on the quarterback, reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. He got what he did after the catch.
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys got to come over the head and do that.
Touchdown, Texans. Joe Mixon from 19 yards away. And the Texans are back into the score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back with a touchdown, 21-14. This game back with a touchdown. Now it's the kickoff's away. It's a 3-1. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape past the 30.
The Colts coming to the line ready to start their next drive.
For this offense, you got to think crucial here to put something together on this drive. Because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you throw the football, and make sure it's good for both leads your hands.
Rodgers now on first down.
And that's behind his man.
And he missed it incomplete.
We always talk about receivers with the ball in your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust that a little bit behind you.
That was all the middle going forward. Couldn't control his body back to grab it. Now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30. Now it's Rodgers. And he'll get hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep carrying and pushing it downfield to try to pick up bigger yardage.
Play action, Rodgers.
And that from Mark behind him, incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it down and practice some things outside in their zone space, and we've been a good attack for his first carry of the game.
McCaffrey running up the middle. They flies on the field here. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Second wave of tacklers is going to get it as they stood behind the line. First down, one direction. They're at the 13-yard line, second and goal.
Throwing over this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The good thing is will never get back in the field and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect. But on that last one, his offensive line lost his leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to Brown, he's got the crossing route. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, the timeout call. And extra yardage makes this outside field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively. Once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
The final shot
Touchdown! Hollywood Marquise Brown
in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts will extend their lead just before halftime. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April, May, that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Myers connects on the PAT,
and the lead now up to 14. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Fields the split kick right around the 30. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 56 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's Mostert at a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
22 jet bombers, Alpha.
Here's Wilson. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, 88. Go to 50. Hey, you block over.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
Come on! Over.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be...
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. How about that for a call? Leading in the second half, fake punt, but this one's going to work against them.
And, partner, I love a fake punt as much as anyone. In fact, I might love it more than other people, but in this case, probably a step too far, because not only does it not work, but look at the field position they gave up after the attempt.
Ready.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Bravo!
To throw is Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Colts are going to have it here just past the 25. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And DeMarco Jackson, the man to bring him down defensively.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And some room to, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Christian McCaffrey halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. And even 70 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Mostert. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Desmond Ridder with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 132 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Yeah, 300. Yeah, 300. Over.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's third down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Hey, 626.
Rodgers now on first down, escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Rodgers going to throw.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Here's Sam Martin now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here. And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
How about that for a call? Leading in the second half, fake punt, but this one's going to work against them.
And, partner, I love a fake punt as much as anyone. In fact, I might love it more than other people. But in this case, probably a step too far because not only does it not work, but look at the field position they gave up after the attempt.
And he will be taken down. A big pickup there. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A run with Mostert up the middle.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
80 weapon. Brace don't travel.
I think this is a free play for Wilson. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And some room to roam now.
Christian McCaffrey.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Christian McCaffrey.
69 yards.
And the Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
That was a pretty impressive touchdown play. Those broken tackles, those weren't easy to get by.
No, they really weren't. And they've had trouble tackling throughout this ball game. But on this particular play, how about that move? Or I should say moves with an S. Because I don't care if you're a great tackler. You had trouble getting him on the ground on that play.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And this offense on third down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Second and 2. First down marker at the 8.
Recon, 132 fighter. Topper! Topper! Let's go! Yeah,
now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. To Mostert, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. One more time with Mostert, and he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get 7 yards there on the keeper, but still 4th down.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Raheem Mostert Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Rodgers. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 152 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Hey, you block over here.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Rodgers looking to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division, you knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Colts, hey, you get a win, you get it all.